What's cool now, but probably won't be in 5 years?
Instagram is going to be an online shopping mall, far removed from the cool micro-blogging site it used to be.
It's kinda crazy how obvious it is, like I try to go on Instagram and within 5 posts it's already all ads.
Galaxy print is probably going to go the way of the bowling alley carpet patterns we used to wear on our clothes in the 90s. It'll come back ironically in 10 years. Edit. Alright guys, I get it. It's been out of style for a while. What you guys don't seem to agree on was when it went out.
As an astronomy teacher who has been delighted by this trend and buying a couple things in that print, I hope I can still find it 5 years from now.
I freaking love it. You being an astronomy teacher also reminded me of this wrapping paper we got at work. It's a night sky, but it's full of constellations shaped like dinosaurs. I want to put it up as wallpaper.
I can't wait to see a ton of people walking around looking like they're wearing bus seat covers.
I can't wait to see Galaxy print on bus seat covers. Daenerys and Khaleesi as girls' names.
Deleted.
Is this really a thing?
Probably not as popular as Arya and Sansa, but there are a few thousand little girls. https://www.businessinsider.com/game-of-thrones-arya-khaleesi-popular-names-for-baby-girls-2019-5 closing parenthesis whose parents may be considering a name change. Probably most popular YouTubers as of now.
That's something I've noticed. The shelf life of YouTube popularity seems to be shorter than mainstream pop star popularity.
I thought Ray William Johnson and Smosh would rule for the next 10 years in 2011. You might be right.
It's a miracle PewDiePie and Markiplier have survived as long as they have.
Brazilian butt lifts. I feel like it will not age well. A lot of plastic surgeries collapse over time or have complications as it degrades. Edited, repetitive.
Deleted.
Life hacks. Since they have taken over YouTube, it just will be bland after amount of time because a lot of it is just BS and many just don't work now. Many I've seen so many stupid harmful things they are doing, like oh put your tin foil in a ball and put it in a microwave to make a smooth ball. Yay, like that crap. And #X200B, edit, thank you, this is my first ever real good comment as I'm not so good with jokes or commenting. Also the tinfoil thing was a joke and still if someone were to do it, bad things would happen, but thank you for pointing it out.
Not just the life hacks, but also the DIYs and instructional videos. A lot of them just seem to be people desperate to get clicks to get paid, if that's even still a thing. I got on YT the other day because I was trying to figure out a problem with some LED lighting. I for real saw a video a guy posted that boiled down to get a good light bulb, and switch it out, see if that works. Excuse me, did you just post a video telling me how to change a light bulb? I want that 3 minutes of my life back. Current plastic surgery trends to meet the current IG standards. I fear for a lot of people who have had BBLs in facial surgery that the look will become outdated and permanently associated with late 2010s and early 2020s, kind of how like there are plastic surgery trends associated with the 90s, 2000s.
What trends associated with the 90s, 2000s?
The bowl cut. For some reason it came back in South Houston. Looks ridiculous.
Hopefully Pokemon cards, so I can finally afford to buy them again.
It's ridiculous what people do to get their hands on a piece of printed cardboard. I just like them cause they're pretty. 3.
Fake vents in cars, if they were ever cool in the first place.
They never have been cool. In fact, reviewers hate them and that's what they point out in reviews.
Corporations trying to be weird and relatable on Twitter. Wish it would die out now.
Twitter, where people try to be brands and brands try to be people.
Silence brand.
YouTube prank videos. Well, some YouTube videos in general.
Stupid vids on YT, like the ones where they think having their 4th kid matters to the world and exploit the kid on day 1 of its life, all while being fake AF.
Go on the trending list and you'll see this poo.
Probably not going to happen. But I really wish influencers won't be cool anymore.
It is just how we brand the famous. The Kardashian family were still influencers before the word. Remember Paris Hilton having her own thing? That was well before we even thought to define influencer culture. It just is rough now because it seems slightly attainable by the average Joe.
A lot of the stuff I see people doing on TikTok seems like the kind of thing you'd be embarrassed about in a few years.
Honestly, I am embarrassed about pretty much everything I did at that age.
I genuinely feel bad for kids these days. They're no dumber than any of us were at that age, but at least it was near impossible for us to go viral for it.
Those lip sync while pointing at words videos gives me that same creepy crawly cringe feeling that I got in high school watching two people go on Hugay personal FB fights, or watching my parents' generation get hip to Facebook and grossly overshare to kick it off, just like we did as middle schoolers.
Humongous butt injections.
We'll just cycle back to humongous breast implants.
OMG yes. When I see pics of Kim Kardashian it literally looks like a human wearing saddlebags. Yes, I know saddlebags are a pejorative term for bad thighs, but she is something else.
My toddler willingly giving me kisses.
Father on 13 and 11 YO. Boys here, if frequent physical affection is a normal part of your dynamic now, that hopefully won't change too much. In front of their friends my existence is a horrifying embarrassment, at home I get hug attacks all the time.
Hopefully the stupid hacks that people are coming up with. That's not a hack, STFU.
One of them was showing how you can take the seeds out of a tomato, plant them and it will make more tomatoes. That's literally gardening. Farming is a life hack now.
Can't stand that term. When did tips become hacks?
Step 1. Get some cement.
Life hack. Use 2 cups of water for every cup of rice. That's not a hack, that's just how you cook rice.
Lip injections and butt implants. They look cartoonish. Edit was not expecting this kind of response. RIP inbox.
Subscribing to multiple streaming platforms. Asterisk asterisk isn't that why cable doesn't exist anymore? Asterisk asterisk. Edit. Yes, I know it works out cheaper now. In 2024, computers, tablets and phones will be part of the broadcast license fees that we will have to pay in Ireland. So, that will cost me an extra €160 plus subscription to platforms.
Cable 2.0.
While I agree, right now subscribing to Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus is still cheaper than a normal cable bundle that would show me fewer of the things I want to see, and not whenever I want to see them. Cable TV is ridiculously expensive.
Grin pudding hands clapping emojis collision everywhere eggplant especially birthday cake if bottle with popping cork your globe a fire brand party popper trying jack-o'-lantern to bullseye do studio microphone buddy tears of joy marketing poop.
I received a resume that was written like that.
Teenage boys getting the perm, undercut combo.
Broccoli boy cut.
Does every HS boy have this cut? Seems like it.
I didn't even realize this was a thing. I'm in my late 20s, naturally curly hair, and I've been shaving the back and sides because of convenience. Now I find out I'm being ridiculed along with people 10 plus years younger. Ace.
Teenage boys are getting perms? Can you show me a photo or something?
The beer in my fridge.
Oh yes.
5-day work week.
That's never been cool, we just accept it.
Hopefully Facebook. I never thought it would kill MySpace, and MySpace reminds me of better times when I think of how pooty Facebook handled the last 4 years.
EAF Facebook. MySpace was hilarious. Hey, here are 8 people I like better than you. Enjoy this Hawthorne Heights song on repeat.
Facebook stopped to be cool like half a decade ago. I bet their average user will just be older and older and it will eventually sink in half irrelevance.
Ball dazzling your testicles.
The F.
Is that cool now?
It better be.
Overly processed Instagram photos, especially in the context of makeup and skincare.
But people have been doing this since the MySpace era.
The Kardashians.
We said that 10 years ago as well.
Everything supreme. The pooty print text hoodies, the overpriced hats and $100 t-shirts, all of it.
They've recently been purchased by VF Corporation, the company that owns North Face, Vans, Timberlands, and Jansport, so they're likely not going anywhere.
People posting pictures of a PS5 they just bought and expecting the rest of us to care.
And switches on Arc Gaming. My wife's a keeper.
Lol, I don't understand posting the consoles. Unless you've done a custom paint job or something, who TF cares? They're all identical. Funko Pops. They're the Beanie Babies of the 20s.
They both even had a Princess D1.
Zoom calls. I don't want to go back to the office, but I can't take 5 more years of these.
As much as I don't like video conferencing, it was way better than just phone conferencing. People always talking over everyone since you don't see the person's facial cue.
GTA 5. Hopefully by that point we'll actually have GTA 6 *, edit *. Jesus Christ, thank you for all the awards and likes. I wasn't expecting this sort of response.
Did you say another GTA Online DLC?
GTA 5 is going to be a launch title on the PlayStation 7 at this point.
I said this 5 years ago.
Lip fillers.
That stupid yee ass haircut that all the teenage boys are rocking. The one with the short sides and mop top rat's nest on top.
I thought that was called the Meet Me at McDonald's.
The e-boy cut.
https://preview.red.it/749u92s13x.jpg width equals 864 and auto equals webp and s equals 7C1D4D9A51DBF76F71CD3D6758943DF05E22B4D5.
Half the fashion trends going on right now. I just see all these celebrities with super long nails, giant sunglasses, and outfits with really weird patterns, fabrics, and cutouts, and I know that one day we will look back on them and say, how did anyone ever think that looked good? And then those trends will be back in style in 2040, mark my words. We look back on the 2000s and say, wow, low-rise jeans? Gross. But they're on their way back into style. Just you wait. Rule of 20. Soon everyone will have their thongs peeking out of their pants again, I promise you.
In a weird way, I'm looking forward for the late 2000s, early 2010s pop culture to be brought back by the kids. It would be very amusing to see those swag glasses and Cookie Monster hats and seen kid haircuts be iconized like 80s and 90s fashion has been.
The latest iPhone.
I feel like people stopped caring about that a while ago. At least in my circles, people stopped caring by the iPhone 8. You just get the latest iPhone if your current one is slow, having issues. That being said, I don't see iPhone's prevalence in the US going away.
Honestly, iPhones after a couple years became even better due to no longer having ridiculous prices. Panting brick houses white.
Among Us.
I have seen the word amogus too much and now Among Us looks wrong.
That's unfair. Most games aren't popular for 5 years anyway. Edit guys, I've said most games. Yalla listing some all-time great games isn't contradictory to my statement. 10,263 games alone are released in 2020 on Steam. How many do you remember of them?
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.